Hi YouTube, how are you guys doing? It's Mama Snatch. I'm back again for another video. So for today's video, I'm gonna be getting ready and prepare myself for my brother's birthday. So it's his birthday today, and we're just gonna be eating for dinner with the whole family. Just make it intimate, special, and more personal. So for today, I'm just gonna be like fixing myself, nothing extravagant, just like basic look for like dinner, makeup, and outfit. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. So let's get started. So I just got out of the shower. I have a clean face right now. So first thing that I'm gonna be doing is blow dry my hair, because the first thing that I do is just fix my hair or get it blow dried, because I don't want it like getting all frizzy and untamed. So I'm gonna be using the Conair 875 blow dryer, and this is my first time doing this. Okay, and I'm gonna be putting it on high, warm and high. All you hairstylists out there can correct me if I'm doing it wrong, but that's how I do my hair. And a brush. Okay. So I'm gonna be using my astringent or toner. This is the Clean and Clear. I've been using it for 10 years. So I'm gonna be prepping my skin now. I know some people are gonna say this is very extra drying for the skin, but I like using this because I'm acne prone. So it has salicylic acid 2% acne medication, and I usually use this after shaving my skin in the shower. It just makes me feel like extra clean, and it feels like I'm not breaking out and itchy. So I'm gonna be spreading it over my skin with cotton pads. By the way, the cotton pads, I get it from Daiso, Japan. So I get like 2 boxes for $1.50. Next step that I'm gonna be doing is the Pure Bud Relief Essence Lotion. So I'm gonna be using a gentle moisturizer. So I got this from Nature Republic. I think it's like 18 bucks or something. So it's like non-scented, very gentle, moisturizing. So, and I usually use this if I don't want to go like extra moisturized, because I'm gonna be wearing makeup tonight. So I don't want like my makeup lifting while I'm at dinner. I want it to stay on all night. So I'm gonna be using this. Next up that I'm gonna be using is prime myself with the VDL Lumi primer. I actually got this primer from my Beautycon hauler bag, and this usually costs like $32 at Ulta. And VDL, I think this is like a K-Beauty primer. So I'm gonna be pumping it right now. This primer is actually moisturizing and luminescent, so it makes your skin glow. And it makes the foundation last longer too as well. I don't know if that primer is gonna work for oily skin, but on combination oily, so it's actually good. And it's like dinner time, and we're gonna be eating near the beach, by the harbor, by the shore. So it's gonna be hella chilly and cool. So it's a perfect primer for me for tonight. I usually use the Smashbox primer, the white one. But I realized that that primer is kind of like too drying for me right now, especially this fall season, because you know, like in my area here in Torrance, it's getting cooler now. So I have to use some like a somewhat moisturizing type of primer. I mean, for my skin, I'm combination oily, so I have to base my skin depending on the season. It's hard, but that's how it is when you're combination oily. I'm not being a diva, it's just how it is. Like when you during the summer, I'm really oily and messy, so I have to like use mattifying type of products. But on the winter, I have to use extra moisturizing products. That's how it is when you're combination oily. So it's really hard. I'm gonna be pumping out more. This primer smells good and not overpowering, but like it's really good and it feels like silk. Never used anything like this before. Good thing I got this for free because it's $32. It's really expensive. Typically, like primers run out for like 20 and above. The luxury primers are like mid 30s or high 40s. No, mid 30s or 40s. And I'm done with that. So I already prepared all my tools right beside me. So I'm gonna be next step is gonna be the foundation. So I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty foundation. It's one of my favorite in shade what shade is this? Shade 210. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation, and I'm gonna be applying it with a Real Techniques sponge. I used to use the Beauty Blender a lot, but I'm realizing that this sponge is actually way better when it comes to pricing, so it's more affordable. So I've been using this. I'm actually gonna be tossing this soon because it's already worn out, so I'm gonna be buying a new one now. And I'm gonna be pumping this. There you go. So I usually pour the foundation in the back of my hand, and I have a mirror right here. Sorry, I have to go after camera for that. I have to talk to my dad about something. So I'm already done with my foundation. So there's like a clean canvas face with the whole foundation, Fenty foundation. So I'm gonna be doing next step is I'm gonna be concealing my eyes and my beard area and my sideburns. No, I'm gonna be concealing the areas where I have to conceal. So next one is the Jeffree Star concealer, one of my favorites. I'm actually gonna be buying another one of these. I'm about to run out, and I'm gonna be applying this under my eyes. I usually use this concealer around my eyes because it's very gentle, long-lasting, and it doesn't crease, and it really brightens my eye. It make me look like I had like eye surgery or something, or I look like I'm 10 times younger. I don't know. So I usually do this. And so under my eyes I usually use a brighter concealer. I keep covering my mouth when I'm doing this. I have to like get in the routine of putting the mirror right here, like underneath, and then face the camera, because I keep forgetting when I'm doing this. So I'm actually trying to practice quick glam looks like every single day. Since I've been wearing makeup like every day at work, I try to like minimize my makeup routine to like 15 minutes instead of 30 minutes. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to break a record or something. And I'm done with that. Next concealer that I'm going to be using is one of my favorite, my holy grail concealer that costs like $6. and I've been buying over and over. This is actually my third one now. It's a ColourPop concealer. So I'm using the shade, hold up, in medium 28. So I got shade match for this. Really inexpensive. I like the formula. It doesn't break me out. I don't know, I just love it. It's not thick. Right here. Hold on, I need my mirror. Oh, I keep forgetting. So I usually use like an orange type of concealer around this area, or like a light orange type of to conceal this, but I'm not gonna do that today because that's too much. As much as possible, my complexion type of makeup today is gonna be minimal. Like I still want to look decent, but I don't want to look like overly done. You know what I'm saying? It's only dinner. If I'm going to an event, that's a different story. I'll be probably like apply like 2 layers of foundation and 3 layers of concealer. But that's it. Now I'm gonna be blending that with a sponge. Now I'm moving on to the loose powder. So I'm gonna be using the Fenty Pro Filter powder in shade Butter. I still have a lot. It's actually like a good amount of powder here. It's like 28 grams. Oh, that sounds a lot to me. So yes, I used to use the Laura Mercier, but I kind of like switched a little bit for another loose powder because I want to try something different. And this Pro Filter foundation is actually good. It's not chalky. It's very fine, refined, and it stays on my skin like all day. So I really love it. And I'm gonna be using my NYX Powder Puff. And I'm gonna be applying the loose powder over my face. Next up, I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows. So I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D medium brown dimension powder. So this one, and then I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the one with a spoolie in the end. So I usually do this first. So and then I'm gonna be using the Morphe retractable pencil. So usually when I do my brows, is I outline with the powder eyebrow makeup, and then I use the retractable pencil to shape it. Because I have very sparse brow, and in order for me to get the perfect shape, I have to use 2 items with a brush. Let's get started. Next thing I'm gonna be using is gonna be I'm gonna be bronzing my face and contouring it at the same time. So I'm gonna be using the Sephora Pro Contour Brush, and I'm gonna be using the Fenty Caramel Cutie bronzer. I had to read it. It's actually a sample size. I got it for 25 bucks with a shimmer stick. So when I contour my sides or neck, I usually just use a brush. Some people use a cream contour, but I use a powder contour. It's just easier that way and cleaner. So I'm already contoured here, blushed here and there. So I'm gonna be using the same thing. I'm gonna be contouring my nose using the Tarte contour brush. So it's like a dual-ended brush. It's one of my favorite. I've been using this for 3 years now. So I'm gonna be using this end right here to contour my nose. Just to make it more defined and, you know. And I usually like using this contour product from Fenty because it's not overpowering, it's well blended. It just looks good. Next is I'm gonna be putting one on my lid, so I'm gonna be using the same thing again. It's like a multi-purpose compact. So I'm gonna be using this like an eyeshadow base over here. Then I'm gonna smoke out my lower lids. Then I'm gonna be curling my lashes, so I'm gonna be using this, the Sephora eye curler. Before I apply my eyelash primer, I just started using that. I realized since I have hooded lids, I really have to use the eyelash primer. If I don't, it's game over. Because one of the reasons is whenever I use a mascara, it just smears down my bottom lids. I don't know. I have small lids, that's why. Okay. So I'm gonna be using this Lancome Seals Booster Mascara Base. Actually, my friend gave it to me, so thank you very much. Yeah, it's like a white coat. Hold up, white coat to it, and I put it over my put it over my, what do you call this? My eyelashes. I was gonna say eyelids. So this acts like a primer for your eyelashes. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put on my highlighter. Hold up. So I'm gonna be using this Fenty Kilowatt highlighter with my contour brush here. So just like a champagne type of highlighter. I actually like it. It's my favorite. There you go. Look at that sheen. Ooh. Well, I just like doing that in the camera. Look at that. Let me add a little more sheen or like extra highlighted effect. So I'm gonna be using the Fenty Diamond Bomb. They actually just came out with a Diamond Bomb too. I'm gonna be getting that soon. I'm excited for that. So this is the first one, Diamond Bomb. So I just use my hands for these. So I'm gonna be putting it here. It has like a diamond specks to it, or pearly diamond type of highlighter. I just love it. I usually apply with my hands. With a brush it's okay, but I prefer the effect with my hands. So just a little bit, not too overpowering. Don't go too extra with this. But I usually do go all out extra with this. Okay. My last step is I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D Cathedral shade lipstick, because I just want to be all natural, glam tonight. Then I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay All Nighter, my all-time favorite. I've been using this for years. So I'm gonna be spraying it over my face just to set my makeup, so it will stay for like a minimum 5 hours all night. There you go. That, and then I'm gonna be using the Patrick Top Fan. I'm so extra, seriously. Please support Patrick Top, by the way. He's an awesome and amazing artist, seriously. He's very good. So I'm gonna be spraying my my setting spray with a fan just to let it dry. Then my last set, I promise this is my last one out, and then I'm gonna be turning off the camera. It's my YSL perfume, Black Opium, one of my favorite. I haven't bought the Libra yet. I've been getting the samples from Sephora over and over, you know, because the price is kind of steep right now. So I'll just, and I have another big bottle of these, you know. So let me finish that first, and then I'll buy another perfume. So, and then spray on my neck, my wrist, like that. I want the whole restaurant to smell me, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody passing by to smell me. I don't care if they have allergies, okay? So there you go. Ooh, smells good. And I'm all set. So I'm all done for tonight, and I'm ready to hit my brother's birthday dinner. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry it was taking too long for me to get ready, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and my username is SmartMoreSnatch. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Bye.